Are we live again? Man, it is a busy day here in Studio 10-4 Live. How's everybody doing out there? JT here with you guys, Studio 10-4 Live, the weekly update. And it is big goings on around here and on the West Coast right now with Truckin For Kids. I don't know, are we days away or hours away? I'm going to say days for Dan and the crew putting it all together, and I'm going to say hours away for the sense of urgency that you got to get your stuff together to get there and be there for the show all weekend long down in Bakersfield, California, Famoso Raceway. So our good buddy Brandon in the house. Brandon, how are you, buddy? I hope you're going to make it out to TFK, huh? I hope so, man. We hope to see you there. Oh, man, I'll tell you, it has been, it's just been crazy around here. We got a lot going on with what I do to get ready to go to the show, what Dan and Shan and Tim and April and all the guys that put this thing together to make it happen for everybody. You know, there's a lot of moving parts to make a truck show happen. But it just seems like this show just has a little more something to it. And it's one of those ones, and this is the 45th show, the 45th annual. Hey, Sean, how are you doing, buddy? Good to have you back in the mix, man. We miss you out there, man. You need to get yourself on out to the show. There's just a lot. There's a lot about this show that's special. Over the years, so many people have been involved and so many things have gone on. And ultimately, for 10-4 Magazine to step in and take over such a legacy of a show, I think it was a huge undertaking. Let's not joke around here. It was, and it is. But to make it consistently make it good and maybe better, some may say, it's a growing process. It's a learning process. And apparently we got to the point where we thought we were pretty good at it and decided, hey, let's do another show. And thus the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo and Show was born. So a little bit of confidence and encouragement and some things that just made it all happen. And here we are. So Okie Dan, CDG Doug. Dougie, what's up? Burrito, barbecue, taco, jerky Dougie in the house. I can't wait to get down there. And honestly, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge because I got a bit of a heavy foot. And listen, 80 miles an hour pretty much is the new 70, and that's just what everybody does. But right now there's this huge thing going on in California. The CHP is out. So y'all be careful out there. Watch yourselves. Pay attention if you got radar detectors or if you have your GPS on and it's telling you that there's police ahead. Pretty much guaranteed that they're there. So they've got a big deal going on down there right now. The CHP is cracking down, man. And I've been watching online because I follow a lot of the jurisdictions, the CHP jurisdictions, and they do a great job. Their social media people do a great job. And they have been posting what's been going on. Unfortunately, some accidents too. But that's the purpose of this thing. They're trying to get people to slow down a little bit. I don't think they really mind so much of those of us that are out there doing the 75 and 80 because everybody's doing it. I think that they're more interested in the ones that are just driving recklessly and going faster than that. So depending on where you're at in the speed limit, I mean, most of where I'll be traveling on 5 is 70 miles an hour. So 80 is not like a big deal, but you get into other places where the 55, 60, 65 maybe is it. And it gets stretched out a little bit. So it gets kind of crazy. But listen, we got a lot to cover. Our guy, Matthew, is in the house, and that's Gold Standard Finishing is in the house. They have picked their guy, and we have a truck to share with you that is going to be going through the Gold Standard Finishing Makeover on site this weekend at the show, literally. And I'll tell you, from what I hear, they couldn't have found a better guy. And this truck, hey, listen, Dump trucks, I come from dump trucks, man. And this is a deserving dump truck. It needs some love, and it is going to get some in a lot of ways. These guys are going to do a bunch of things. So can't wait to hear about it. I'm going to bring Matthew in. Now, Dan's not going to be with us today. He is, as I've been telling others that I've been speaking with today, you know how people are up to their neck in it? Well, he's like, see where it's not here. It's, yeah, up there somewhere in it. Getting things done, getting it happening, and making sure that all you guys are going to have a good time this weekend down in Bakersfield at Famoso Raceway, Truckin For Kids. I also want to give a shout out right now to some of our sponsors that are going to be sponsoring the live streams that I'll be featuring for all you guys to watch that can't make it out, or even while you're there at the show, can absolutely tune in and watch while it's going on. First off, I want to say thanks to the New Vernon Truck Wash. Got them in, and I'm super excited to have them be a part of the program this weekend. I spoke with Rave today, and I also spoke with the lovely lady Genevieve, and we got both of them on the phone and got it done, and they're going to be sponsoring this weekend. Want to thank NorCal Spring Fling. Now, you guys get ready for that show. Check our calendar out and get yourselves set up to be in Red Bluff for that show coming up here in a couple of weeks. And that's in support of our good friend. We love him dearly, Renee LaChance. Most of y'all know him as Frenchie. And the show is there to benefit him and get him the help he needs throughout the year to help finance his care. He's a gentleman in need of help and care, and this show is going to help bring that to life for him. Also want to thank Rogue Truck Body. Rogue Truck Body, again, sponsoring Trucking for Kids live streams this weekend as well. I spoke to our pilot for the Studio 10-4 live drone, and Tim is going to have the drone available. We'll be streaming and doing drone footage Saturday and possibly Sunday, but for sure Saturday and Saturday night for the Saturday Night Light Show, otherwise known as Light the Lot for Truckin' for Kids. So we have that going on as well this weekend, and we'll get as much footage as we can. A lot of trucks to look at, a lot of trucks to talk with, and folks to get in front of the camera, and I can't wait. Central Valley Trucking, I'm sure, is going to be down there. Stan Silva Jr. and his guys will be down there, and the list goes on and on and on. There's a lot of folks. Hildebrand, gosh, I don't want to leave our buddies, the Hildebrand trucking guys, out. All of them will be down there. Kelvin, Tony, the rest of the guys representing, I'm sure. They told me they're going to be there. So Rod Pickett and the Alfalfa Cruiser going to be down there this weekend. So listen, there's some great trucks, and I'm just mentioning a few, but there's going to be some great trucks down there to see. A lot of great folks. This is really a great get-together for the West Coast. It's really one of the, if not the premier show on the West Coast to be at, and it's happening this weekend in Bakersfield at the Famoso Raceway. And listen, everybody out there watching, hearing me, do me a big solid favor, man. Share the show, share the post that we've been putting out there with the poster for the show. In fact, I'll put that up here right now. You guys can get that out there in your social media feeds, and just get that thing and share. It's on 10-4 Magazine's Facebook page. It's on our Instagram. It's on X. It's on it's not on TikTok. Well, we have a TikTok page for Truckin' for Kids, so go there and you can share it from there. But get it done. Facebook, obviously, of course, our Facebook page, Truckin' for Kids and 10-4 Magazine both. So wherever you find it, wherever you see it, if you see it, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to hit that share button for us, okay? We want this thing to blow up. So do that for me, and I will love you forever, and so will everybody else. And, of course, so will the kids, because everything we do, everything we generate, goes down there to the Shriners Children's Hospital, Southern California. Okay? All right, listen, I got a guy waiting in the green room right now. And once we get done with Matt, be sure and stick around because I got plenty more to go on. Now, I didn't see what. All right, Sunday, Brandon Chase, everybody, going to be in the grandstands at Truckin For Kids and walking around and saying howdy to everybody. You know what's funny, Brandon, is I don't actually ever. It's just so bad. I'm so busy doing what I'm doing. I don't get the chance to shake your hand, give you a hug, say howdy or whatever. But I know you're there, and I know you're there. So listen, buddy, can't wait to see you and give you a shout out. All right now let's get to Matthew. What is going on, bud?
What's happening?
Oh, you heard it, man. I think you heard it, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm over. I hope you guys can see me clearly. I don't know if the internet's too well. I'm over here in Lake Havasu right now.
Lake Havasu? What the heck, man?
Finished up a boat right now, so a busy week. You know, my dad, I want to say I love you, Dad. He's in the hospital right now. He just had some surgery and he's recovering. So after I got to let him sleep. So after I found out that everything was okay, we shot up here with the team and had to take care of business on a couple of boats, and then I'll be back so that way I can get over there to Truckin For Kids and do this live overhaul.
Well, you better, because if you don't, it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
you gotta be there, brother.
Right. No, we leave tomorrow, and we're heading to you guys. So
good deal. Well, I'm doing the same thing. Same to you, man. Be careful out there. The big bad bears are out there looking for everybody that's got the hammer down. So
right.
Watch yourself, man. Watch yourself.
Yeah.
Well, listen, congrats on putting this thing together and making it happen. This makeover is going to be a big deal. I don't think we've ever done anything like this at Truckin For Kids, and it's a first. And I think, wow, why haven't we done it yet? So took you to make it happen.
You know, this shows what's great. It's for the kids, but also, a lot of kids come to this show, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things for them to do. And I think that when the parents are out there on the road driving, and whether it be the mothers or the fathers, or they're out there driving, now the kids get to see, what they do and how appreciated they are, so that's what this is about. We want to show appreciation to the drivers that are out there on the road and away from their families sometimes, and miss out on some things, and push hard just to support the kids. They Truckin For Kids, these guys do it every day for the kid. You know what I mean? For their family and stuff like that. So if we can provide an opportunity to really expose that and show how much we love and care for them, as well as fellow truck drivers or, friends, then they get to see, that their parents are appreciated as well. And, that's what I think this is a really good thing for us to do, at this show for Truckin For Kids. Truckin For Kids has been a long show for us in my life, going for many, many years. Yeah.
45, man, this is number 45. So
and my dad took us there when we were little with GSF, Golden State Foods, and we used to give hamburgers out and nuggets and toys, and so to be able to do this overhaul for somebody, man, means a lot to me, and hopefully it means a lot to other people, and I want them to come and support him as well as this all goes down, so that way they can experience the emotions and stuff that's going to go with it together. I think it's really important, and I'm glad that I was able to put it on, and we're going to continue. We'll do this every year. If you guys, other shows, I want to do it as well. I think it's we don't stop here. We continue.
Hey, this is just the first time, not the last time. So
exactly.
Let's look at this truck. I want to bring up some pics here and reveal what we got going on, man. So brace yourselves, everybody. It's coming. Here we go. Oh, and there she is. Look at that, baby.
Yep. That's Victor Vasquez. Senior.
We got a little bit of a story here we got to talk to you a little bit about, but y'all get the idea here, and this isn't the only photo of this truck here I've got. I got a couple more here. I want to give you guys, a pretty good kind of, round the truck look at it, and it's a dump truck in every sense of the word. It is a dump truck, and it needs some love, brother.
Yeah, and what's great about it is it works. It runs. It's not it's not a show pony. It's somebody that loves his truck and is behind the wheel and providing. And I think it's great. And we're really going to bring out the beauty and not only in the truck, but in the person that Victor is, and
Yep.
people are going to be able to meet him that haven't. There was a lot of people. We had a lot of people calling in, and we picked through these things, and man, tears are going on as you read these stories. And we want to do them all. We're going to try to do them all one day, but there's a lot of good things about Victor, and as in a few minutes, I'll read a couple things from him and his story, and a couple people that have mentioned something about him. So we're really looking forward to doing this, and it's going to be an amazing experience.
Let's give a little kind of like a Reader's Digest version of who Victor is and where he's from. So the who, what, and where, if you got that handy.
Right. Yeah. So Victor Vasquez Sr. has been in trucking industry for over 20 years, and he has spent that time building more than just a business. He built a life around hard work, service, and showing up for the people around him. As the owner of his Super 10 dump truck business, Victor has spent 2 decades hauling asphalt, concrete, dirt, gravel across Southern California, building a name for himself through consistency and sacrifice and pride in his work. His truck is more than just equipment. It's something he built with purpose, something that represents the years he's put in to provide for his family and build something of his own. Like most owner-operators, trucking gave him everything, but it also demanded everything in return. Through industry changes, regulations, and the constant pressure that comes with this business, Victor kept pushing forward and kept providing, not just for his family, but for the others around him too. What makes Victor stand out is not just what he's built, but who he is behind the wheel. He serves as the first Southern Vice President of the Western State Trucking Association, where he helps represent and protect fellow truckers across California. That role says a lot about the kind of man he is. He's not just respected because he drives a truck. He's respected because he shows up for his people. And that's something we kept hearing over and over. One of Victor's longtime friends, Joe Hernandez, who has known him for over 40 years, said, Victor's always been that kind of man who helps people without expecting anything in return. Joe shared a story about a time Victor gave him a shot when he was down on work, put him in the truck, taught him the job, and paid him anyway. Not because he had to, but because that's who Victor is. Joe said Victor has always been the kind of man to help first, give back, and make sure the people around him are taken care of. That says everything. Victor's the kind of man people count on, a provider, a leader, a friend, a father, a grandfather, a man who has spent his life giving to others, to his family, to his community, and to this industry. And that's exactly why this overhaul belongs to him. So we want to say congratulations to you, Victor, and we're looking forward to seeing you and making you shine, man.
I have to say, congratulations, Victor. Way to go. And I got to tell you something, man. Our good friend, our best friend, Brandon Chase, knows super dumps and 10-wheelers because he's out there paving all the time, working with the paving crews in Southern California. And he has a comment there where he says it looks good. And I agree, man. This is a great truck. And a lot of folks, this is my world, man. Dump truck's my world. And this truck here, this is what you do with a haul off, man. This thing loads the garbage that nobody else wants in their truck and hauls it off. And they get treated the worst and beat up and just abused. So for these trucks to come out looking good on a daily basis, it's damn near impossible, but it can be done. I can attest to that. I can just tell you that he's a deserving guy. And some of these guys in the dump trucks, man, they're some of the most down-to-earth people. Might know one or two myself. And they are for real. They're the real deal, man. So congrats again, and I can't wait to see this thing on site, and I can't wait to see what it looks like after all the work you guys put into it is completed. Now, how are we going to present this to him? Are we going to do it on Sunday? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, so Sunday we can we're going to prep it on Friday as we get in there. That's going to be more kind of behind the scene type thing, and then Saturday it's going to be a full, working on his truck, but also for people to come by that want some of the pointers and to how to polish their stuff faster and quicker and better. And we're going to be there answering questions and then meeting Victor. People can meet him and he can answer questions, because it's we want to do this. It's time to really come together and interact with each other and really get to know each other on a personal level and build this friendship. Not just showing off the trucks, that's great, but meet each other and network, and I think that's important, and give back, and so come by, watch this thing go down. We're going to do the light show and enjoy some time after that and relax, and then Sunday, hammer down on it again, get the final touches, and then we'll either release it before the awards or after. We'll figure out how we're doing on time, but he's going to get it back on Sunday and drive that beauty back home to Southern California.
All right, excellent. Well, listen, we look forward to seeing it. Also, I'll be down there, of course, live streaming, as you know. I think that this will definitely deserve some time in front of the camera. We'll get a good look at you guys and share with the audience what's going on and how it's looking and where we're at with things. So we'll take some time on Saturday and have a look at it, see where you're at and what it looks like. I like what your message is putting out, man. And this thing is all about, I call it networking. It's friendship. It's relationships. It's all about everybody getting together and having a great weekend. LA Dodger fans and San Francisco Giant fans and
it's this community is big and it's strong, but everybody that runs hard in this and got to push that much harder, they don't have time to reach out. Sometimes their friends or people that they want to. So this is a great time to do that, and reunite with some of the drivers that they've known for a while, but that just haven't had the time to hang out for a long time because whether they've begin a new family or had some hard times or has just been driving a lot longer. Now you can get there and really enjoy this show and make it part of that as well. I don't know if we have a few minutes. I don't know if Sean Westover was if he's in the comment, but he had something he was going to say. I don't know if you can find that real quick or if he's even on, but if
Sean, all the comments are on the screen, so everything everybody is saying is rolling as we go and okay. been noted. So Sean's in here and he's made some comments and
great.
Yeah, it's all in there. And anybody wants to go back in the playback, they can after this show is over. It'll be posted up wherever you're watching it at, and then you can read back on anything. But it's all in there. So
awesome,
Sean. And in fact, there's Sean's deal right there. He just posted up of the story that he's going to share with everybody. And in the interest of time, I'm gonna let everybody get to that and read it as they can.
Okay,
I got to move on, but I know that Victor helped Sean and his family out with some stuff that they had going on and a disaster with a fire, and it's all there for you guys to check out. So it's kind of more of the reiteration of what a guy you guys found, a deserving guy that you guys found for this makeover. So awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome, and we're so thankful to be able to find somebody like that, and I'm really looking forward to making this happen. And people that are out there watching or anything like that, if you guys are a polisher or detailer and want to join in and give a hand, well, you're more than welcome. We're letting anybody in and that wants to help Victor out. So that's we're open to that as well.
So if you're not allergic to rouge and polish and microfiber rags, man, get on it, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, listen, Matt, I'm going to let you go, brother.
Hey, thank you.
Safe travels northbound. I'll look forward to hearing you a little bit after the show. And,
yes,
of course, seeing you in the next day or two down in Bakersfield, right?
Awesome. See you there.
Right, hey,
thank you, guys.
One more thing. Go Giants. Go Giants.
LA.
All right, brother.
Thank you. See you guys.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. Matthew Reza, great guy, a great company. Be sure and check him out. He's on Facebook. He's got a great presence on there, really doing some good things with the community. And that's what's nice. It's not only about being in business and trying to have a service or a product, man. It's about giving back. And he's definitely doing that with this makeover and the truck here for Victor. And like I said, I'm going to bring this bad boy up one more time, man. And that is a dump truck right there. And it is definitely deserving of some love. So Can't wait to see how it looks and how them tanks change. Remember those tanks, how they look right now, man. I'm assuming those things are going to come back mirrors. So, all right, everybody, listen. As far as what's going on here, got some things to talk about. First of all, congratulations to all the folks that got in and registered online before midnight this last night, because online registration is shut down. And if you were one of the first 200, if there was 200 of you that did get registered before we shut it off, you're going to get one of these shirts that I'm showing you right here for free, man. It's going to be a voucher in your bucket, the bonus bucket that you get for signing up early. Way to go. Congratulations to you guys. Smart move. Not only do you get that, but you got in at the best rate possible to the show. So congratulations, guys. Look forward to seeing everybody. Poster, obviously, for the show. There it all is. And it's more of just an information piece now to tell you kind of what's going on and when, but I've got more on that too. And this is just to give you an idea of what you got to look ahead towards and be a part of. Love to see more people from the area locally, Bakersfield, Famoso proper, actually that area down there, Fresno, all the surrounding communities, man. Love to start seeing folks showing up that are parts of the communities surrounding the raceway and Bakersfield, all of that area. So hoping that some of our marketing efforts and things have worked out this year and make that happen. What I want to bring up now is our schedule. And Friday, gates are open from noon to 6 p.m., and that's for trucks to get in and get parked, and, of course, the vendors to get set up only. So no general public, no spectator entry on Friday. This is for all you guys getting in, getting set up, getting parked, getting your trucks dialed in. Get ahead of it if you like. Saturday, 8 a.m., gates open. Trucks get parked, vendors get set up again, 8 a.m. And then 12 p.m., the gates are open to the general public. So start coming on down and getting in, get yourselves looking around, having some fun, and joining the sites, taking it all in. Everything else is going to be happening. And this is a big deal, man. 12 to 6 p.m., the kids zone open. There's a ton of kids activities going on. It's not just hey, bring your kid over and walk around for a second and have a look. It's let's bring them over and hang out and have some fun. That is something that I think Truckin For Kids has been now taken an identity to be famous for, and that is this kid zone. There's a lot going on there. There's rides, there's coloring, there's activities. There's just a lot of stuff for them to come over and take part in. I mean, not all kids are going to be all over the trucks. Most of them are, but listen, this is a great way for them to get some things done that they might enjoy and have fun doing. And time well spent, mom, dad, and the kids, maybe mom and the kids, maybe dad and the kids. Who knows? Whatever the case may be. Maybe you've got an older built-in babysitter, teenage daughter or son, and they can come in and hang out with the younger ones and spend some time over there just having fun. And that in itself is a great time for the kids to get together and bond with each other. Siblings bonding. Who would have thought? Truck gate closes at 3:00, and that means no more trucks in. Registration closes and truck parking concludes, and that's at 3:30 p.m. 6 p.m. vendor booths close, and that's I guess ish kind of deal. And then also the auctions and raffles end for the day. So I'm not sure if I know what that one means, Dan, but maybe you can clarify that. Auctions and raffle ends for the day, meaning sales of tickets, I'm assuming, because all of the giveaway stuff is going to be on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. TFK's like the lot, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m., 10 p.m. Y'all got to go. You got to go home. Yeah, and that's another ish kind of thing, I think, as well. We know how it goes at TFK. It's a party. It's a fun time, and a lot of things are going to be going on, I'm sure, all night long during the light show and probably after that as well. Of course, the RV lot is is always going to be happening all weekend long. So who knows what they got going on down there, but that's a whole nother deal. Those folks are going to have some fun probably into the wee hours. And then come Sunday, 8 a.m., gates open to the public. Get in there early, and get yourself situated, figure out where you want to go. Vendor booths open, auctions, raffle continues. So sales of tickets and everything going on there. Everybody getting their favorite item in the raffle, which is 50 items or more strong now. You buy tickets, you put your tickets in the box in front of the item you want, and hopefully you're lucky and you're the one that gets drawn. Kids Zone opens at 8 a.m. and it's open from 8 to 2 p.m. on Sunday. 10:30 a.m. Drivers are going to have a meeting in the tech and staging lanes for the drag races, and that's going to get rolling at 11 a.m. So opening ceremonies on the track and big rig and pickup drag races begin at 11 a.m. So we're going to get going early on that on Sunday so we can get through this thing. Ballots due for competitors and people's choice. Voting at registration. So cool thing about our show, it makes it real simple, man. If you're a spectator, you're voting on who wins that trophy. If you are a competitor, you're voting on who wins that trophy. And those two items right there, man, that says it all. It's, there's usually some specialty item trophy or awards to go out. I don't know if we got those this year or not, but if we do, those will be happening as well. The rest of the day, it's going to be coloring awards, basically. So coloring contest winners, auctions and raffle stuff going to be happening. Awards handed out 4 p.m. 5 p.m. Show officially exits over. It's done, and that is the end of Truckin For Kids 2026. But we're not there yet, so don't get too crazy on me. We got a lot to go through to get there. We got a lot of stuff happening. We got 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, of showtime and fun. And as they say, always a good time for a great cause. That's Truckin For Kids. So listen, everybody, thank you for all your support on all this. And again, we're going to have shirts on sale at the show. So you do have a way to get yours. But you guys that registered before online registration closed and got your bonus buckets, well, you're going to get one of these as part of your bonus bucket booty. So good for you. Way to go. All right. Listen, everybody, I am about out of wind, energy, gas, you name it, man. And I still got stuff to do. So I'm going to let you all go. We're going to start live streaming officially on Saturday, but I'll have some little snippets and things to share with you on Friday as well. I will be down there all day, and then Saturday and Sunday, our live streams start happening. And again, thanks to the Vernon Truck Wash, new Vernon Truck Wash, NorCal Spring Fling, and Rogue Truck Body so far. Day's not over. I still got some feelers out there and some things maybe coming back in. And if they do, we'll be putting them up there and announcing them as well. And we thank you all for sponsoring and being a part of everything we do. Thanks to all the sponsors for Truckin For Kids, our presenting sponsor, Interstate Truck Sales, and 10-4 Magazine, and all the rest, everybody else. Appreciate you. Love you. Thank you. Keep the shiny side up. Travel safe. Want everybody there in one piece. Truckin For Kids. Be there. Or you know what? Bakersfield, California, Famoso Speedway. All right, everybody. JT out.